Welcome to Dream Home, a place where inspiration meets tranquility, where the essence of design transforms not just a space, but a way of life. In today's video, we're about to take you on a journey to discover the timeless beauty of the Japanese Black House, a design philosophy that blends the elegance of architecture with the serenity of nature in the most harmonious way possible. Imagine standing in front of a home, its deep black exterior rising from the earth like a quiet monument to simplicity and grace. The sharp, clean lines of the structure don't compete with the landscape, instead, they complement it, creating an environment where both nature and design are in perfect balance. It's more than just a house, it's a reflection of harmony, peace, and respect for the world around us. The Japanese Black House is a symbol of unity with the environment. It's a design philosophy that teaches us how to live more in tune with nature, how to embrace the stillness that surrounds us, and how to create a space that not only feels beautiful but is inherently calming and rejuvenating. This design doesn't scream for attention. It whispers to your soul, encouraging you to slow down, breathe deeply, and find peace and simplicity. As we explore this design together, think about how it resonates with your own desires for your living space. What kind of environment do you want to cultivate in your home? Is it a sanctuary that allows you to recharge after a long day, or a space that makes you feel connected to something greater, something timeless? This is the power of the Japanese Black House. It doesn't just provide shelter, it offers a deeper sense of peace and belonging. Join us as we dive deeper into this stunning aesthetic and discover how you can bring elements of this serene and natural design into your own dream home. Whether you're building from the ground up or just looking to refresh your space, you'll find inspiration in the elegance, simplicity, and breathtaking beauty that the Japanese Black House represents. Let's begin this exploration and let the inspiration flow. The Japanese Black House is not just a building, it's a philosophy brought to life. At its core, it is a celebration of minimalism, of stripping away the unnecessary to create a space that is both timeless and deeply connected to the natural world. Its beauty lies in its quiet strength, in the way it stands strong yet unobtrusive, as if it were always meant to be a part of the land, rather than a creation placed upon it. The hallmark of this design is its striking black exterior. But it's not just any black, it's a deep, matte hue that almost disappears into the landscape, drawing the eye outward toward the surrounding environment instead of inward toward the house itself. This choice of color is deliberate. Black, in its simplicity, invites a quiet elegance that commands respect without ever demanding attention. It evokes a sense of calm, allowing the natural beauty of the surrounding landscape, whether it be a tranquil forest, a sweeping mountain range, or a peaceful garden, to take center stage. The use of natural materials in the Japanese Black House is essential. Wood, stone, and metal are carefully chosen not only for their beauty but for their ability to age gracefully, their textures and tones evolving over time in response to the environment. These materials allow the house to feel alive, as if it is constantly evolving, just like the natural world around it. The weathered wood will deepen in color, the stone will soften and blend into its surroundings, and the metal elements will acquire a patina that enhances their natural beauty. But it's not just the exterior that is so thoughtfully designed. The interiors of the Japanese Black House are a direct reflection of the same philosophy. The open-plan layouts are characterized by spacious, uncluttered rooms that flow into one another. Every inch of space is purposeful, and yet, there is room to breathe. There is no excess. The design celebrates the beauty of simplicity, where every detail, whether it's the soft grain of the wood, the cool touch of stone, or the play of light through large windows, enhances the overall experience of the space. What's truly remarkable about the Japanese black house is its ability to blend seamlessly with its surroundings. It doesn't stand apart from nature, it becomes a part of it. The black exterior almost disappears into the shadows of the trees, the rocks, and the earth beneath it. The design is not about imposing human will upon nature, but about finding a way for the built environment to harmonize with the natural world. It is about understanding that our spaces should reflect the world we live in, and that true beauty comes not from excess, but from creating a balance between the natural and the man-made. This architectural style doesn't scream for attention, it speaks quietly, but powerfully, to those who are willing to listen. It invites us to pause, to breathe, and to appreciate the beauty in the world around us. It reminds us that our homes should be places of peace, where we are free to reconnect with nature and ourselves. As we continue to explore the Japanese black house, I invite you to reflect on this harmony. How can you bring this sense of peace and balance into your own life and space? What elements can you incorporate into your home that will allow it to not just exist in its surroundings, but truly be a part of them? The answers lie in the simplicity and elegance of this remarkable design. At the heart of the Japanese black house lies an unwavering commitment to nature. It's a design not merely built upon the earth, but born from it, an embodiment of the connection between human-made architecture and the raw beauty of the natural world. This philosophy isn't just about placing a house within a landscape, it's about allowing the landscape to become part of the house itself. From the moment you step into a Japanese black house, you can feel the embrace of nature. Expansive windows open wide, inviting in the outdoors in a way that makes you feel like you're living within the landscape. The boundaries between inside and outside blur, and it's as if you've stepped into a world where both elements coexist in perfect balance. The Japanese black house isn't just a backdrop to nature, it's an extension of it. The natural world doesn't merely decorate the space, it shapes it, guides it, and flows through it. Imagine waking up in a room bathed in soft morning light, the trees gently swaying outside your window, their shadows dancing across the floor. The soft rustle of the leaves in the breeze becomes your morning symphony, and the outside world beckons you in with each passing moment. This is the magic of the Japanese black house. The design encourages an intimacy with nature, where every glance outside reveals a new scene, a new story unfolding before your eyes. The use of large windows and open-plan layouts is intentional. It's not just about offering a view, it's about bringing the environment in, allowing it to become part of your everyday experience. The natural world is ever-changing, and the Japanese black house is designed to celebrate that fluidity. In the morning, sunlight pours in, casting a warm glow on the interiors. By afternoon, the golden hues shift, filling the space with rich, vibrant light. And as evening falls, the house becomes a serene cocoon, bathed in the soft, muted light of the setting sun. Every part of the day is woven into the fabric of the home, allowing you to experience nature in all its glorious phases. This connection to nature isn't limited to the visual. It's woven into the very materials that make up the home. Wood, stone, and metal are not just chosen for their aesthetic qualities, but for their ability to enhance the natural experience. These materials ground the home, making it feel like a part of the earth itself. The wood's natural grain connects you to the trees outside, while the stone's earthy texture grounds you in the physical world. Even the black exterior, although stark and bold, reflects the surrounding nature, absorbing light in the day and drawing the eye to the shadows in the evening. But the beauty of the Japanese black house isn't just in how it brings nature inside. It's in how it encourages a life of mindfulness and presence. The design nudges us to slow down, to take a moment to appreciate the view, to listen to the wind, to watch the changing light. It reminds us that the world around us is constantly in motion, and in that motion, there is peace. This design philosophy teaches us to live more intentionally, to create spaces where we can connect deeply with ourselves and the world we inhabit. As we reflect on the role of nature in design, think about how this integration can inspire your own living space. Whether it's through large windows that frame a beautiful garden, the use of natural materials that echo the earth beneath your feet, or simply the way your home opens up to the sky, there are countless ways to invite nature into your space. The Japanese black house is a powerful reminder that true beauty lies in harmony, in finding the balance between what is man-made and what is naturally occurring. In our modern world, where we are often disconnected from the natural rhythms around us, the Japanese black house offers us an opportunity to slow down and reconnect. It's an invitation to build homes that not only shelter us but also nourish our spirits, grounding us in the peace and serenity of the natural world. And perhaps, in doing so, we'll create homes that not only reflect our aesthetic desires but also our deepest needs for balance, peace, and connection. At its very core, the Japanese black house embodies the essence of minimalism, a concept that reaches far beyond mere decoration or aesthetic choices. It's a philosophy that invites us to consider what is truly essential and to let go of the superfluous. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often find ourselves surrounded by things we don't need, cluttering both our physical spaces and our minds. The Japanese black house teaches us the power of simplicity. It's about creating a space where each element has a purpose, where every detail serves the greater whole, and where tranquility arises from the absence of excess. Imagine walking into a room that feels effortlessly serene, the walls devoid of unnecessary ornamentation, and the surfaces uncluttered. You might notice the softness of the wood beneath your fingertips, the gentle curve of a minimalist piece of furniture, and the soothing light that fills the space. It's not just a room, it's a haven, a place that invites calm and reflection. In the Japanese black house, simplicity isn't about sacrificing beauty, it's about embracing it in its most refined form. The beauty of minimalist design lies in its ability to focus attention on what truly matters. Every choice is intentional, the sleek black exterior, the subtle textures of natural wood, the clean lines of the architecture, each detail contributes to a larger sense of peace. In a world filled with distractions, the Japanese black house offers a space that encourages us to slow down and breathe, allowing us to connect with ourselves and our surroundings in a deeper way. Minimalism doesn't mean emptiness, it means intentionality. Each space is thoughtfully curated to support a life of simplicity, where the focus is on experiences rather than possessions. The open floor plans invite movement and flow, allowing the space to breathe and evolve naturally with the needs of its inhabitants. There's no clutter of unnecessary furniture or decoration, instead, every element of the design serves a specific purpose. The house itself becomes a reflection of the mind, clear, focused, and open to possibility. One of the most powerful aspects of this design philosophy is how it invites us to live more intentionally. When surrounded by beauty in its purest form, we are reminded of what truly matters, the connections we share with the people around us, the moments we cherish, and the experiences we create. A minimalist home fosters mindfulness, teaching us to be present in each moment and to appreciate the simple joys of life. The minimalist aesthetic, so often associated with the Japanese black house, allows us to experience the quiet beauty of living with less, and in doing so, to find so much more. Consider your own home. How could you embrace the principle of minimalism and simplicity? What elements could you strip away to create a space that feels open, calm, and full of purpose? Perhaps it's choosing furniture that's simple yet functional, letting go of decor that no longer serves you, or simply creating more space for the natural world to enter your home. The beauty of minimalist design is that it doesn't overwhelm, it nurtures. In the Japanese black house, minimalism doesn't feel stark or cold. Instead, it feels warm and inviting. It feels like a deep breath after a long day, a quiet moment of peace amidst the chaos of life. It's a reminder that we don't need more things to feel complete, we need more space to feel connected, to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. As we continue to reflect on this, think about how embracing simplicity might transform your own living space. It's not just about creating a home that looks good, it's about creating a space that feels good. A space that nurtures your soul and allows you to be present in every moment. This is the true power of minimalism, and the Japanese black house is a perfect example of how simplicity can bring peace, joy, and a sense of harmony into our lives. As we come to the end of our journey through the world of the Japanese black house, I invite you to pause and reflect on the beauty we've explored. This isn't just about architecture, it's about the deeper connection between our homes, our hearts, and the natural world around us. The Japanese black house, with its elegant simplicity, harmonious relationship with nature, and purposeful design, serves as a powerful reminder that our homes can be so much more than just places where we live. They can be sanctuaries that nourish our souls, spaces that help us reconnect with the world and with ourselves. Imagine standing in your own home, surrounded by the serenity of nature, feeling the peace that comes from a space that reflects your deepest desires. Every room, every corner, thoughtfully curated to reflect your unique essence, allowing you to breathe freely, to feel grounded, to experience moments of quiet joy. This is the promise of embracing the principles of design that we've discovered today. The journey to creating your dream home may seem daunting, but it's important to remember that it starts with a single step, a choice to design not just for style, but for peace, for purpose, for connection. Every home has the potential to be a sanctuary. Whether you choose to integrate natural materials, simplify your space, or allow nature to shape your surroundings, you are one step closer to creating a space that reflects your true self. This isn't just about building a structure. It's about creating an environment where you can thrive, a place that inspires you, that supports you, and that brings you peace. As you look around your home, ask yourself, how can I invite more balance, more harmony, more beauty into this space? It might be as simple as adding a plant, choosing a more natural material for your furniture, or letting in more light and air. Small changes, thoughtfully considered, can transform your space into a reflection of your soul. As we conclude today's video, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. Your dream home is not a distant fantasy, it's something you can begin creating today. No matter where you are on your journey, whether you're just starting to think about your ideal space or you've already begun the process of designing it, remember that every step you take brings you closer to the home of your dreams. A home that isn't just a place to live, but a place that makes you feel alive, inspired, and at peace. So, I invite you to take that next step. Embrace the ideas we've shared today and begin crafting the space that speaks to your soul. Let your home be a reflection of the beauty that exists within you. Take a moment to breathe, to reflect, and to think about what your home can become. If you feel inspired by the beauty of the Japanese black house and the journey we've taken together, I encourage you to sign up and stay connected. You'll find more tips, ideas, and inspiration in the links in the description below. Together, we can begin building the homes of our dreams, one thoughtful design choice at a time. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, may your home be a place of peace, of harmony, and of endless inspiration.